April 14th, 2022 marked ASI election season at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. This election was for students to vote for their president and board of directors for the 2022-2023 school year. The president is seen as a representative of the general student body and the official representative of ASI to Cal Poly administration and the general public. The board of directors is the official student voice and has representatives from each and every college. This year's election started with a presidential debate in the University Union and a meet and greet with the candidates to get to know them a bit better. After that, it was up to the candidates to campaign around campus until Election Day. This year's election was held from April 20th at 9 a.m. and closed 24 hours later on April 21st. Students had the choice of either voting through the ASI website or through their Cal Poly portal. Once there, voting is easy. All students had to do was rank their presidential and specific college candidates from favorite to least favorite, and the very last thing they had to do was hit the big green submit button. When the results were announced by ASI on April 21st, 2022, it was shocking. The grand total of students who voted in this election was 2,901. There are 21,447 students in total at Cal Poly as of fall 2020. That is just 13% of the entire student body who voted in this year's election. I was curious, so I did some more research and found out that was actually an increase from last year's 1,979 students who voted in the 2021-2022 election. This lack of student engagement on campus was something that I wanted to find out more about, so I set out to Dexter Lawn to get some answers from students on campus. What is your name?
My name's Frances Radovan.
Madeline?
Giovanni Martinez.
Elena.
I'm Dylan Fitzgerald.
Karma.
Ashwin.
I'm Alex Poirier.
AJ.
My name is Tyner Cabona.
And what year are you?
I'm a first-year student.
I'm a second year.
I guess third.
First year.
I'm a first year.
First year.
I'm a first year.
Fourth year.
First.
And I'm a first year.
Did you vote in this year's ASI election?
Yes, I did.
I did not.
I did not.
Yes.
I did.
No, I did not.
I did not.
No.
No.
I did.
I wanted to find out more as to why students chose to vote or why they chose not to vote. So I posed that question to the students, and here were their responses.
I think it's important that we are choosing the people who are leading us on campus and helping students out and making the decisions for the student body. Yeah.
Honestly, I totally forgot about it.
Just didn't feel like taking the time out.
My roommate told me.
I just thought it was important to vote for someone that I thought would be a good change for our campus.
I was very overwhelmed with everything else.
I just didn't really care that much.
I'm lazy.
I don't care.
I knew one of the people who was running, so that was like an incentive.
I was interested to see if there was a correlation between students who voted in this year's ASI election and students who vote in U.S. elections. I asked students specifically about the most recent U.S. presidential election, and I found that students either were not old enough to vote, or if they were, they did vote, regardless of if they voted in the ASI election or not. After talking to students on Dexter Lawn about this year's ASI election, I found that they were either very passionate about voting or either didn't care, didn't want to take the time out of their day, or didn't even know about this election at all. And while I did interview a few students who did vote and were very passionate about the ASI election, given that only 2,901 students actually voted, it seems a majority are on the didn't care, didn't know side. And with it seeming that there is no correlation between students who voted in the ASI election and students who vote in U.S. elections, it shows a lack of engagement from students when it comes to campus government and campus issues. Will next year's election follow the same trend as this year's? I guess only time will tell.